So I'm so sick of all these fucking carnists out there, these fucking animal torturing pieces of shit out there who go, we need to eat animals, you know? Without animals we couldn't survive. We need to stab them to death and kill them and torture them. You know, all these fucking pieces of shit that shouldn't be alive themselves. It should be torturing themselves. And should be all fucking kill these evil scum, alright? They come up with all this bullshit. So, alright, I was thinking about, you know, let's do a comparison to show these dumb fucks which way is actually the right way, because they seem to be really stupid and brain dead. They seem to haven't got a brain in their fucking head. Alright, so we'll have a comparison, alright? So veganism's over here and carnism's over here, alright? So if you eat meat, if you eat dairy, if you eat eggs, if you eat all that poison, that evil stuff over here, alright, if you eat plants, you're over here, alright? It makes sense, alright? There's one here, evil here, good here, alright? So, start off with ethics. If you eat meat, if you eat animal products, you're condemning innocent animals to fucking years of slaughter just because you want their fucking flesh and their fucking shit that comes out of them, alright? You're just condemning them for years and years and years and years, for so long. For torture, fucking being shot, being put in gas chambers, being having their night throat slit, being put in cages, being tortured, put in evil places, put in the dark, taken away from their fucking family, taken away from everything, and just forever and ever tortured miserably in an evil place, alright? So if you're vegan, you don't support any of that. If you pay for the animal products, if you're carnist, all your dollars go to them, and every single time you pay for it, you're paying for one innocent animal to be killed somewhere. So you're going to say, yeah, it's alright to torture an animal for the rest of its life, and you're paying for that to happen. So you're a real scumbag if you do that, just for yourself. You're not fucking worth the lives of 1,000 animals. You're not worth the lives of fucking 10,000 animals. There's a lot of cunts out there thinking that we should be eating it. No, you're not. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. If you want to eat meat, you go fuck off out to nature and you can eat it out there. Don't be such a piece of shit. Alright, if you're vegan, you don't pay for any of that shit. So the only logically consistent way to eat is to be a vegan, because there's no way to justify eating animals because they're just as sentient as us, alright? So name the trait that is in humans that is not present in animals. If you can name the trait, then yeah, you can eat them because you're even logically consistent, but there's no trait that is present in humans that's not present in animals. So you shouldn't be doing that, otherwise you're not logically consistent and you should be put in jail. You're evil, you're a scumbag, you know, you're just a piece of shit. You got to be able to justify what you got to fucking do on this earth. You can't just fucking do what you want to do. You're a piece of shit. The only way you can eat meat is if you go out and you need to eat it and you need to survive, or you'd kill humans too. So if you're a murderer, you can eat animal products, you can be logically consistent. Alright, so let's move on to the environmental perspective. In all aspects, animal products destroy the environment. It's well-known fact, because animal products, to raise that animal, how many plants you got to use to have it? There's more plants used in the animal agriculture industry than there is in the actual plant industry, alright? So many plants get taken out of the animal products industry. So that means that the carnists are always going to lose in every argument with the environmental perspective, because the plants that they criticize, they say, you know, plants, they take up a lot of resources, you know, you got all that soy, it's cutting down all the rainforests, and you got all the plants and that, they're cutting down the rainforests, all that shit's fed to the animals in higher quantity, so they're destroying so much more if that's the case, alright? And animal products are being proven to use up 10 times the amount of land, take up 10 times the amount of water, take up 10 times the amount of emissions, alright, and just destroy the planet. So if you want to be living on a fucking hellhole of a world that's burning alive and, you know, all the animals are dead, do you want the rainforest to get cut down? Do you want all the poles to melt? Do you want all the deserts to fucking just go into nothing, alright? If you want all the ecosystems to die and all the innocent animals, the native animals that lived 1,000 years to die, then eat animal products and be a real scumbag piece of shit, alright? But if you don't want that, you go vegan and you save the animals, alright? So veganism is the second best thing to help the animals and to help the environment, alright? So let's start with the third thing, alright? So this is the part that people seem to be really selfish about, alright? 80% of vegans are vegan for health. You know, it's the most selfish way to be. You shouldn't be vegan. If you're vegan for health, you're not going to stay vegan in the first place, because vegans that are vegan for health, they don't care about the ethics, they don't care about the animals, they're really selfish and they care about themselves, alright? So really though, it's been proven in all aspects that veganism is more healthy. It's there's much lower cases of cancer in vegans than there is in meat eaters. So if you're eating meat, you're going to have higher rates of cancer, you're going to have heart disease, and you're going to have all these other fucking issues, right? You're going to have all this shit, all these fucking deficiencies and shit. If you're vegan, you're not going to, alright? It's basic fucking common sense. Everything that you can get in animal foods is present in plant foods, alright? Plus, veganism has reversed heart disease animal products haven't. There's lower rates of cancer when you eat plants, and all the other things show that plant products are better than animal products. And there's any study that says out there that, you know, animal products are better, so you should be eating animals, you know, it's a fucking load of bullshit. It's either funded by the industry, or they're just really retarded people that shouldn't even be fucking scientists or whatever the fuck they are in the first place. They're dumb as fuck. Alright, so basically that comparison sets it straight. All those cunts that hate veganism, they lose, and all the, you know, all the vegans, they win, and the carnists suck, and they're fucking evil animal torturing like pieces of shit. Need to fucking die.